Hi folks, and welcome back to some more Hearts of Iron 4 as we continue our Napoleonic conquest of Europe in the Second World War. I think we're going to try and deal with these pesky Italians today. They were a thorn in my side. I did not expect them to declare war on me when they did. That came as a complete shock. However, they are the only major power in their particular faction, or at least in that war. So I think we might be able to knock them out if we can get a breakthrough. So what we need to do is consider how we're going to do that. Now, at the moment, I think we've got spare aircraft over there that just don't need to be. They are on Army 2, so that's okay. Okay, these guys can come over. Let's make sure we are going to be supporting southern France here. Do we have any fighters? You can go into southern France. Yep. So we can just divert rather some fighters there. Put more aircraft in there. That should be okay. We're waiting for the Navy to get itself sorted out. Those are attached to armies 4. That's okay. Right, okay. So let's take a look at the ground situation here. Oh, let's also just check our cryptology. Yeah, we don't need to be worrying about the Iberian Socialist Union anymore, so we can get rid of that one. We can pause Germany, and we can tick that off. Did I pause that? Click to start. No, it is. Okay, brilliant. That's the way it needs to be. And on that note, let's get the best version of that. So we've got a bit of a plan. So what we need to do... This is a fairly strong line. Does it have fortresses? They don't have any forts, which is something that's good. But what we might be able to do is break through if we use mountaineers. It's going to rely on a little bit of... maybe a bit of luck in getting the enemy... I'm going to break through all the way to there. Getting the enemy to move some units out. But if they do, and there's an opportunity, then we are going to go for that. I feel like our front line here is held pretty solid. So you guys are on training. You guys are on holding the line. I don't think we need both in there. Supplies are pretty bad. So I'm going to pull you back just for now. And let's bring them back to Vichy over here. That'll do. And they can train over there. That's absolutely fine. It'll just help the front line supplies. I don't think this looks like the Italians are up for an assault. And if they do, it might mean that we've got more of an opportunity to actually batter through there. So I don't see that as being a bad thing. Now, we've got some fast-moving troops. These are only really for exploiting breakthroughs. So let's bring them up where they can exploit the breakthrough and maybe train up the cavalry a little bit. We've got the armour, which is going to be ready for a breakthrough exploitation. And we've got the Young Guard, which we do want up. We'll bring them to Toulouse. We'll get them ready. We'll train them. And then they are a new sort of fairly powerful template that once it's ready, we'll be able to put them to some good use. So I think we're going to try and wait for an opportunity and then power through this line and see if we can get behind them. Ireland has joined the North American Alliance. Ireland, it's probably a good idea, that. We'll have to see what the North American Alliance is up to. So I pulled a few troops back off the front. It does look vulnerable. We do have some forts. I think we should be okay. We've got more aircraft over there now. You guys are training up. That's good. And we've got everything else coming in. And well, you're supposed to be... yeah, they are railroading in. That's okay. That's okay. We just need to wait for the right opportunities now. Let's have a look. With air power. This is still yellow and dangerous, I guess. We've got sea power, seaplanes. I could put some in here. In fact, if I do that, that's not a bad idea. Let's bring those two out. We'll put them on this island, covering the same area. And that way, it frees up... oh, there's only 200 space there. That's fine. I was going to say, it frees up airfields in southern France for the fighters and everything else. So that's useful. Let's put some of those on there. Okay, so we have a bit of a plan. The question is, can we execute it? Let's make sure we get everyone in place. I've been looking at the political options. We don't have a great options for advisors, which is kind of disappointing. But it's okay. I guess we'll do what we can do with that. Political power-wise, there are more things we can do. We need to increase war support and stability whichever way we can. So political power will be going for that. France doesn't get a lot, as we know. But it's okay. So we're going to try and use it where we can. I don't feel like we need a lot more for anything other than those political options now. So that's cool. And we are running out of rubber. Fair enough. We've got 3 dockyards. What are we building? We're building destroyers and submarines. Let's put it all on destroyers. There, that'll keep us going for a little bit. Yeah, we don't have an awful lot of destroyers left, sadly. Can we, like, join them up? No, we can't do that. I think it's because it's in combat. We have a stack of things there. But, actually we can train those guys up. So, we've got mines and all sorts. In fact, just a minute. We should get mine laying in here, right? New theatre. We're going to call this... I've put the whole damn thing in. Just a minute. No, you are supposed to do new task force like that. Thank you. You get back over there in reserve. But there are more mine lane subs in here, so we'll put them in there and we'll get them all. Sorry, mine lane destroyers, I think. Is that a mine sweeper? I'm guessing that's mine sweeping when it's got that on. Okay, there's not an awful lot of stuff here. There's another one. The rest are all there's a load of submarines. Okay, so let's put these in here. And what we're going to do is going to go mine laying. I mean, I guess we may as well. That will help us around there. This is a little bit riskier, but we're going to do it. And screw it. Let's protect our... I mean, we want the English Channel as well, so let's do that. Do we have a commander we can put in? We probably have command points, right? New commander. Put him in there. Alright, so we'll make use of that. I think we'll have enough fuel. We should have enough fuel. The rest of the destroyers kind of want training up. So if I were to bring all these guys over to Bordeaux and they can train... I can put everything in Bordeaux, actually. Let's just get it out of the danger zone. We've got submarines over there, which we could actually put in and use now we have the fuel. We could saturate these areas. And also the big fleet, which we moved up there. I would kind of like to get that trained up. So that's going to be a massive... That's too big an ask. Okay, yeah, that's too big an ask. Let's take that off. I also don't want to risk the main fleet at the moment, so I don't really want to get it into combat ever. Now, what we need to work out is a way of actually pushing through these lines. Now, oh, God, no. Oh, God, I didn't mean to do that. Stop. Mistakes were made. I wanted to look at this and see what the chances were. Yeah, I know it's looking risky at the moment. We need to find a way we can get through there. If it's a case of we just need to apply lots and lots of ground attack aircraft to it, if we can get a naval invasion, go around behind, that works as well. That's something that we can definitely think about. Fuel's looking a bit better now. Let's get... That's a load of destroyers, right? Well, we have more of a use for these because we don't have many escorts, so let's get that going. Machine-assisted decryption. Excellent. That will come in useful. Let's leave that alone for the time being. And then see how we're going to do this. So, the air situation. It's still not enough. If we look at what's going on, it's fairly even, but the enemy always seems to find more aircraft. Just always. As you know they do. Our fighters aren't yet trained. That's a shame. We're getting there, though. We probably have a situation where we can get some better planes, do we? Is there anything we can do here that would help? Drop tanks, extra fuel tanks. They're always nice to have. It's not going to instantly help in the fighter situation, but it is nice to have. I'll get them. It's good for the naval stuff, if nothing else. We're not worrying too much about anything else there. Come on. I was hoping we might find a point where the enemy looked weak here and we can go around. So, what's happening over here? We could push through this. I don't think there's any particular benefit. Jesus, that they've got like a market access to like the entire world there. I suspect we could get naval superiority quite easy if we actually wanted to. I think we could anyway. I was saying it's got years on that. I'm going to put these guys back into training. It's a big fleet. Does it really drain the fuel that much? Wow, it does, doesn't it? Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to break that off into 34 days? Actually, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. We'll probably break that off into smaller task forces and train it up individually. That's probably going to be the most sensible thing to do. Yeah. But then I've never been accused of doing the sensible thing, so we shall see. Are we shooting down? We are shooting down. I think we're shooting down enemy planes over there, so that's good news. You guys look like you're fully trained. You also look like you're fully trained, which is excellent. We just don't have... The Mountaineers won't be able to do it themselves, I'm fairly certain. Plan value is 62%. The plan is considered to be to our advantage. And that's got another... It's got too long to go, so that's not really going to be any assistance, is it? Okay, we shall keep on watching. I could do with some Marines, I think. We haven't got them yet, have we? I need to research them. What's going to be done next? 66 days. Let's speed time up a little bit. Air wings with no missions. Okay, so they're right. This is perfect. Right, you lot, come down here. Let's load up into here and go straight into there. We're going for air superiority over this. This is what we want, and we've got 3 civilian factories. Excellent. Give me... I mean, we've got radar covering these areas quite nicely. Oh, we need it over here. Oh, it's on the list. That's on the list there. Give me some AA guns. We've got them in there. Well, that's just over the border, so that's okay. What do I need? Probably infrastructure is quite bad around here. I'm thinking of supplies. It's not too bad. Railroad. Oh God, hang on. Let's get these. Yeah, I see supply bottlenecks forming already before my eyes. Let's make sure that is linked back up to Paris. And if we've got 2 ways to get supplies down there, that would be even better. There we go. We'll get the railroads built up there. I do need some more troops. I need something to go on this border just in case pesky Belgium decides to kick off. And you may laugh, but I believe it might be a serious risk. So we'll see what happens. We're getting dockyards coming on. This must be from compliance with Spain now just accepting their fate as part of the new French order. Tell you what I would like to do. Let's go and design. Let's slow that down a little bit while we're doing this. Let us go and create. We're going to go for improved small airframe. Not that. We're going to start with the basic one. Oh, I haven't got the cameras. I don't think I've got the cameras, have I? I thought we'll get some spy planes done, but I'm pretty sure... No, not yet. It's on the list of things to do. How is that coming on? Invest in West Africa. Still slowly. Still slowly. Ooh, what I can do, though. Peru declared war on Chile. Nice. I'll just let them get on with it. It's nothing to do with me. I'm staying out of that one. The submarine war. Convoy interdiction. We should probably be doing that, but also the convoy escorts. Because we're struggling with this. I wish I could get more naval XP faster. Maybe the submarines will be sinking a few, who knows. But the air doctrine we can spend on this one. We can get 2 more. We would like ground support. Tactical bombing, I don't think so. Air superiority, we'll take that one. And we'll take the ground support as well. I mean, we do want it all anyway, but it's a while. Actually, invest in West Africa. That was to build these to get me. It's going to get these get building slots. So this is slow. To finally add a load of civilian factories, which is nice. It is worth it. Do I want to take something else to sort of just keep me going until we can get there? Colonial naval bases. Do I want naval bases? The air focus. Air bases and experience is good. Research for fighter models. I might be able to research bomber models by then because we might have got all the fighter ones anyway. I still think this is probably the best bet at the moment, so we're going to get this for a ton of civilian factories afterwards. The manpower's looking better. Why are these guys so long? 28th of December 42. Okay, it's not actually too long. Let's also put a load of young guard in training. Yeah, go on, eat that. Too many. Got a bit carried away. Just put them in there. That's fine. We'll put that manpower. We'll bank that. That'll be handy. And then we're getting our armies formed. Right. Okay. Excellent. So we're either waiting an opportunity here or finding a way around it. Oh, hang on. They're attacking. They're trying to attack in the north, and they're going to do it. Bastards. Right. Onto that front line, please, sir. And you go down there and see if you can get there before that falls. I think I may have just lost our forts in the Alps. Okay, they're coming in. We better slow this down. This is, at the same time, our possible opportunity to get some epic counterattack going. And that might be it right there. They look knackered. Can we do this? They got railway guns and bombardments, which isn't great. No, that's halt. That's not working. Damn it. So they pushed us back, which is a shame. They're sitting in forts now as well. So I need to find a way through here. Let's see. I mean, it's not going to go. It's just risky. Estimated planned value 0, which is the problem. There's too many divisions sat in there. We need to get them drawn out. I should maybe have put that army back on the line a lot sooner than I did, but... Well, if we do get pushed back, it's not so bad. It just potentially makes the opportunity to cut them off easier, right? Yeah, it works in my head. It works in my head. We will figure out how we're going to do that. We've got this going. This is looking a lot better. And the Navy, we are out of fuel. So let's turn that off. That probably wasn't helping matters either. Let us find ourselves a proper... We've got 35 destroyers. Right, let's add all the light cruisers to a new force. So with that, let's get a carrier. That's obviously going in there. So by... let's see, we've got 11 light cruisers. So we could actually have 5 capital ships screened for that. But we need more. So let us do... Should I do all the destroyers? Right, I'm going to take half the destroyers. Because that's... No, screw it. This is going to be a big strike force. Let's put all the destroyers. So, with a grand total of 46 screening ships, we can have up to 23 big ones. I prefer, instead of going 1 to 2, I prefer 1 to 4, because that allows you to lose a few screens and still screen the big ships. So, good for you, Bulgaria and Romania. We don't care. Let's say 1 to 4, and I said there was 46, so we could have 12 big ships. So let me put in 2, 3. We'll get some big battleships and put that in there like that. So what have we got in this force now? Show me what's in there. It's a big old force, is this? We've got 8 capital ships. That's easily screened by all of that. Big slow things. That's fine. Do I want to put the Provence in there? Don't know if I do. Oh, we've got some captured things as well. That's pretty beefy. That is fairly beefy. Let's see if we can actually train that one. I think the problem's being that we've got this thing going at the same time, so I'll turn that off. I actually want a strike force going out here to try and see if we can sink the Italian Navy. I want to see if we can cause them some real grief. Right, excellent. So these numbers... We can increase those now. We can get those going a bit better. Right. And the fuel situation, let's just get some more fuel coming in. We'll get it coming in from the US. And we're going to put that Navy to good use. Right. Excellent. We have some unassigned divisions. Fresh army. Straight into there. And I'm going to put them on a fallback line. Right across there. And we want that covering. I mean, they're not. This isn't supposed to be a long-term thing, but we hope. We hope. The Libyan electorate is being called the Yugoslavian Confederation. So this war grows. The Libyan electorate. What is that? Is it this? It's not that. And is it this? Oh, it's this. Okay. Right, so that might actually be something that we need to worry about. That would be interesting. Tripoli. Non-aggression pacts with France. Well, that's probably a good thing. Do we want to try and wipe that out? It would get rid of their naval bases. We could try and push across there. I could send the Young Guard over. I don't think supplies would be so great, though, would they? It'd be something for the tanks to do. It might draw some of this away. I don't really want to risk the armoured corps going across the sea, though. It's a little bit risky, isn't it? Then again, we could push all the way through the desert, and it would not be a problem. We could get all the way to Egypt. Give us the bases. Yeah, go on then. Let's screw it. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's bring them into to there, and then let's hope I get there safely. We have non-aggression pact from the National Union of Greece. I love that guy's portrait. That is awesome. Right, okay. So the Italians are maybe struggling with supplies on their lines, which is good news. Okay. We're in a position where we can hopefully go through this. We're okay for manpower. It's increasing. What we would like... we don't have any spare fighters, so we're obviously losing fighters heavily. We'll get some ground attack aircraft on, though, because these guys we can actually put out to some good use somewhere. Maybe I could put them over the border and start bombing the Italian railways and logistics. That might cause a few headaches. So it's okay. Let's see. Did we get our tanks there safely? Did they all get sunk? Have I even seen where they've gone? Let's nip over and get the Marines, because we're going to need some naval power in this. What's... oh, the infantry equipment, isn't it? Let's get that changed over. Tick that, tick that. There we go. So, the tanks.
Attention.
Assuming they haven't all been sunk, they're there. Excellent. Excellent. Let's railroad them straight down to here. I'm going to take the 2 divisions off there. Put them all onto there, look. And delete that one. This is a bit risky, but we're going to do this. And let's have an attack order all the way to Tobruk. Once it starts moving, it's going to go. So we're going to do that. Let's cause them some problems overseas. And let's see where... I'm still keeping an eye on this. We seceded a little bit of territory. I have to watch out that they don't do some huge attack over there. It's possible that they might. Anyway, if we can draw some forces away with some sneaky planning and attacking down here, this is going to be awesome. I don't know that our tanks have any ground attack assigned to them, do they? Do they? They might have.
Gardez vos rangs.
They do. 200. Okay. That will have to do for now. Do we think...
Gardez vos rangs.
Do we think that that's going to put up any sort of resistance? Is it this lot that's at war with us? No, they're okay. Oh, it's all part of Tripoli. Ah, curious. Okay. Okay, so we can't rely on getting supplies from there. It's going to be a long drive to Tobruk, isn't it? That's going to be a long old trip. How are our escorts doing? They're probably not oh, hang on. I don't think we're escorting an awful lot, actually. Are we even in there? We're not even escorting anything. So that explains a bit. I think our tanks were lucky to get across there. Yeah, let's put some destroyers in here. We'll get some more out. In fact, if we take those over... We've got minesweepers in this. This is fine. Put them in. Just split that in half twice. And then we suddenly have ourselves an escort fleet. Lovely. Right then, tankies. Here we go. We're about to go in. I'm just waiting for the cohesion to recover. I'm not expecting a lot of resistance. We do have a spare army up here that can go to the aid of the Alps if needed, but I'm hoping that that won't be a problem. Fuel is down to just a few days. It's probably time to turn something off training that doesn't need to be. I don't immediately need this, so I'm just going to turn that off for a bit. Let's stock up on yet more fuel. Do you know what we're not doing? We're not escorting these trade routes across here, and we very much should be. Actually, that's fine. We can do it like that. It'll be no problem. Right then, let's see if we can get the tanks involved.
Attention.
I think that was a yes. And then the last two, we're going to go like that. Actually, those other guys just got overrun. That was amazing.
Gardez vos rangs.
Austria-Hungary has joined Turkey as our ally in the Greek-Turkish War.
Bougez-vous.
Just a minute. Are they our ally? I did not know they were our ally. Oh, things have expanded considerably here. Wow, that's pulled everyone. Right, okay, I don't fancy these guys' chances, to be quite honest. I'd say it's looking likely that we're probably going to be alright. I think. Good. Wow, things escalate quickly in this game, don't they? National Union of Greece has joined the German Empire. German Empire that's okay. They're going to be a dangerous foe, and unfortunately, they are going to be a foe that we have to face later. So that is going to be, I think, a bit of a problem. God damn, there's so many things I feel like we need to research and improve here. We're in 43. We need to get the factories out. Come on. We need to get factory output up to maximum. Manpower's looking a lot healthier. Oh, we've finally got some options over here. Right, so how are we for this? It's a half. It'd be nice to ban somebody, wouldn't it? But we could do press censorship. I think war support is what we really want to do. So if we exhort heroism, we'll get some war support up there. Bolstering spirits, radio propaganda. Game-based war support plus 5%. I'm just going to tick that one. We'll take the radio propaganda. Non-aggression pact. Yes, we don't want to go to war with Japan. And invite to faction request from the German... No. Not yet. We need to see what's going to go on with that. Are the tanks going to roll on through the desert then? We might run into a few issues with some minor issues. Oh, that army there wants to just tick that. It doesn't have an order anymore. Nice. Okay.
Gardez vos rangs.
Yeah, I'm worried that my tanks are going to actually run out of fuel doing this. And that might be a very, very real prospect. I'm just going to grab that. It's going to help with the garrisons. Non-aggression pact from Austria-Hungary. Well, we'll accept all these. We will have a non-aggression pact from the German Empire, for now. Right, so we would like the Africa force, I guess, to do this, and then to do this, and just wipe this place out, and then just trigger it straight away. Invest in Indochina. We're getting set up. We're getting set up for the big one.
Attention.
Poor old tanks. Come on, tanks. You can do it.
Gardez vos rangs.
Go to the coast.
Attention.
I mean, we don't technically need both in there. Didn't realize I'd pause that. Right, come on. Enough non-aggression pacts. We don't care anymore. Oh, hang on. What's causing that to constantly pause? What is... It must be these offers or something. Let's change that over to that one. And then free civilian factories. Which, I mean, we could build a port on the coast, but it's just something that we have to... It would give us a naval base, wouldn't it? We want Tobruk. We can do a 1, just for a bit of supplies in the desert there, which will be absolutely fine. We need to find our garrison troops and make sure they're going to occupy these slots as well. So let's see what's going on, what we put in. Fuel's looking healthier at last. We'll wait for this attack to be finished. Italy. Right, here's our opportunity, folks. This is what we were waiting for. Get the mountaineers. And let's go in. And watch this one closely. We're being battered by enemy flipping railroad guns, but there's been a whole lot of troops being drawn off this line. Is it worth me trying to add loads of... I think it's probably worth trying to put loads of extra troops into this. Right. Brilliant. This is about to go. I want the fast-moving... No. I want the fast-moving force to come through. You guys need to get in here now. And then you're going to move through. So this is about to go. And we didn't even need the tanks. And maybe I've been a bit premature here. No, it's going to go. It's going to drop. And when it does, we're going to run through. Come on. We're watching. We're watching.